Okay. I usually like to keep the mic there so I can actually fidget behind it. That works better. This works better. Okay. How was your weekend? What do you all do? Have a good weekend? Can you go back?
Nobody's talking back.
Okay. No, it's okay. You can ignore me. I mean, I live in a house that ignores people. That's cool. Anyway, we call them our parents, but that's a Parsi thing. I'll get into that later. It's like they get you out there and they're like, okay, now go do your thing. Anyway, yes, I'm gonna keep using a sheet of paper constantly because I obviously had a drunken weekend of debauchery and no women. So don't judge me. Lots of trance music, lots of music, no women. So, okay, how many of you actually bother reading the newspaper? It's okay if you all just go on to hindustantimes.com and you're surfing Savita Bhavi, that's fine. Okay, so I was just going through a bunch of stuff and we have a few people over here who work in newspapers and I've actually derived this theory of newspapers and people who work in them. Thank you. Okay, so you have Hindustan Times, which is basically read by the people who run the country. Then you have Times of India, which is run by us Parsis who think we run the country. Then you have the Asian Age, which is mostly read by the Gujaratis who believe they should be the people running the country. I mean, Morarji Desai, everyone, yeah? Okay. Then you have the Midday, which is read mostly by South Bombayites. Yeah, I mean, we don't mind running the country as long as we do it from Bombay and as long as we don't pass Bandra. Pass Bandra like, oh my god, do I need my passport with me? I mean, do I need to get vaccinated? Or what's going on? And you can judge us for not wanting to cross Bandra, but fuck you. You want to live in town just as much as we love living there. So then there's the Navbharat Times, which is read by the common people who vote. No one really cares about them. Okay. So I was going through the news stuff and I found a bunch of stuff in. The one trend that I really found amusing was the economy is getting fucked. Not in a good way. I mean, it's getting majorly fucked. It's turning so bad. People in Malabar Hill are actually raising their own children now. Mandira. You know all about it, Mandira. It's really bad. I mean, people who come to Cafe Goa are actually drinking tap water. Okay, yeah, that went bad, huh? You're like, yeah. Okay. So then you have Obama, who's actually changing his quote. I mean, it's no longer yes we can, it's maybe we can. Because it's that bad now. How many of y'all actually follow American politics? Some of y'all? Okay, cool. Dying breed. So, you heard about that Dick Cheney dude who shot his lawyer when he went hunting? Yeah, so he officially is the second worst person with an aim in the White House. The first would be Bill Clinton, because he couldn't get it right either. Monica Lewinsky, anyone? Yeah, Angelina Jolie is going to adopt some Indian kids. That's how bad the economy is. Seriously. Wives are actually sleeping with their husbands now again. Batteries are expensive. Some of you know that. Some of you know that. Like you're texting your girlfriend, like, honey, I'm in the mood for it tonight. She replies back saying, headache. Yeah, you just got SMS rejected. So, okay, I'm going to try getting it a little funnier now. See, I have a bunch of Baba jokes, but I'm building up to it. So I can go through my 20 minutes and earn my shot. President Obama plans to have the next nuclear treaty in 2012 in South Korea, on the fence right near North Korea. That's like putting Shashi Tharoor and Twitter together. It's like controversy right next to each other. It's pretty fucked up. Sarah Palin's daughter, Bristol, the lady who almost became the vice president, thank God she didn't. Bristol's talking about how teen really bad because she got knocked up herself, which is really funny because all her mother does in Alaska is say, drill baby, drill. I mean, I know you got your minerals and stuff, but so we had a small message from the Al-Qaeda and they're gonna stop trying to kill us. It's true. The KFC is launching a new burger. It's got 3 slices of bacon, 2 slices of egg, 1 slice of your mom. No, seriously, they've given up on trying to kill us because apparently we do that brilliantly ourselves. That wasn't funny. I'm trying to get past the 20-minute mark here. Like, it never happens anywhere. Get what I mean? Okay. So the iPad, if you know what I'm talking about, has taken way too long to launch. I mean, it's taken so long. I mean, Ricky Martin came out of the closet faster than that. Think about it. And the Backstreet Boys. But again, I can't crack a Backstreet Boys joke because we have a Backstreet Boys fan here. That's right. She actually went to a Backstreet Boys concert all the way to the south of India. That's your bow shame. Okay. There was like a small earthquake in Kolkata the other day, and around 20 million Bangladeshis felt it. of course, who obviously live in Kolkata, because who the fuck wants to live in Bangladesh? But not really, the economy is getting that bad, they're going back home. They're going back home again. Now we're going to bring the funny in funny, because we're going to get to the Bawa jokes. This is the part we've been waiting for. That's like foreplay. Okay. Some essential facts about Parsis. I know I spelled that wrong, screw you. Okay, here's some information on Parsis. I can get killed for saying this, but since you're all nice people here, and I'm actually getting some alcohol to do this, I'm gonna let you win. Okay, but this can't leave this room. There are fair Parsis, and there are rich Parsis. Then there are Parsis who are not so fair and not so rich. We do not have dark Parsis. We also don't have poor Parsis. It's a fact. If you find a poor Parsi, he does not exist. Like Monica Lewinsky's blowjob on Bill Clinton. Never happened. Okay.